Hello creatives, welcome to Artist Star. My name is Beth and I am at the gallery today for the Zodiac series. This reading is for Aries, whose major arcana card in the tarot is the Emperor. This is out of the Ethereal Visions deck, which has the Artist card, which represents you as the open vessel ready to receive whatever Source can draw from the well of creativity. So this reading is about roadblocks and how you might overcome them. So I drew two meditation cards in order to start us off in the direction of where we need to settle in order to receive the message that Source has for you. So the first card I drew was from the Spirit Messages. It's Have Fun. It says, stop. When was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you took a chance and did something silly, something totally unlike you, something just for the joy of it? It's long overdue for you to let go of your analytical mind and give yourself and your soul permission to have fun. All the bubbles. Candy colored too. And I see that couple of wheels behind them, much like the Wheel of Fortune, or at least something continuous there. Yeah, I like that idea. And then from the Color Goddess deck, it is Sepia. So this is all about reminiscing and nostalgia and digging into the past, into the roots of your studio, I would say, because it's asking you to look back through your albums and your flat files and your art and just see, because something there will jolt a memory which will hold the key to the insight for this current situation or whatever the biggest block is at this time. So yeah. And it could also be someone literally from your past coming to back into your life, bringing you that message that will help be the key as to what this message will reveal for you. So yeah, this is about roadblocks. So this pile here is what is currently the biggest roadblock when it comes to creating. What is it that I'm not seeing about this obstacle? What is this obstacle trying to teach me? And what do I need to let go of to overcome this obstacle? Interesting. Interesting cards that you received here. But I also wanted to say about the sepia, wanted to let you know that the stone here is the banded agate, and the flowers are the puffy milkweed, which are about a fist size, multi-blossomed cluster. It's just really beautiful. We have them here in Maine and they are incredibly fragrant. Really beautiful. So yeah, the thing about the card and the milkweed is that and the message that this card brings is that if you linger too long in this nostalgia, that you could get into that sticky situation of bringing yourself down in it. So we want to remember to embody the lightness and don't get so deep into something that doesn't feel good, because we want this to feel good. So yeah, keep it light. If you come across something that doesn't feel good, then put it back, and that's when you know it's time to leave the situation. So yeah, okay. That's what you need to know before you get into this meditation of what the cards are going to bring to you. So yours is more about a message from Spirit about your groups of people that you hang out with, either your contemporaries or your painting buddies. Whatever it is, you need to shake that up a little bit, because the biggest obstacle here, the biggest roadblock, is when it comes to creating. We pulled the Three of Cups. This is out of my 1970s Rider-Waite deck. And this is all about celebrating with your friends, all about enjoying resolutions of problems. It always feels good to be around these people. And that's fine. That's not what this message is telling you not to. This message is telling you that, yes, you do have that, but you have it to the degree that it may actually be holding you back. Isn't that interesting? Because you're so comfortable in it. And I say that because of these two cards. You got the Eight of Hearts and you got the Letter. So the Eight of Hearts is Rahu energy. This is all about getting out of your comfort zone in order to let some bigger revelation in. This is about making a new emotional connection within yourself, but doing it through people, places, and things. So it's introspection, because it's also related to the Hanged Man card. So it's going into that jungle, that matrix, which is a little outside the comfort zone, but it is for that, well, for that bigger connection, for a deeper understanding of your level of emotional health and well-being. Really beautiful. And the Letter card is basically a message. So this is going to come through either possibly with this sepia message of nostalgia and going through all of your studio archives, will jolt something which may come through in a written form. So look around for that. Do you write? Do you write poetry? Do you write things along with your art, or is writing your art? So yeah, there'll be pieces of that coming up for you. So the message here is to get outside the comfort zone. Enjoy your friends. It's not anything about letting anyone go. This is about bringing something more in. So there's that. And what are you not seeing about this obstacle? Why would that message be what it is? Well, we got the Ten of Swords. Now, this is a pretty dire card. This is all about troubles and suffering, having a hard time getting through whatever you're getting through. But it's in reverse, so it's actually avoiding the troubles, right? So it is avoiding, or just maybe not understanding that you have this roadblock of staying in the comfort zone too long, right? That it can become like the milkweed and start to be poisonous to your craft, not to the people. I want to make that very clear, that these are your friends, these are your cohorts, your contemporaries, and that's all fine and good. But every once in a while, you need some fresh air to blow through. And that's what this is telling you, that if you don't do that, this is where you end up. And in order to see that more clearly, you got the Nine of Clubs, which is about letting go of preconceived ideas and notions. And you got the Lady card, which is all about doing it very gently. I love that. So, it's no harsh rooting out or anything. There's nothing that's got to be dealt with a heavy hand. This is definitely with a light hand, and it's really pretty gentle because this is K2 energy. This is something that you've brought with you from a past life. So yeah, it's comfortable. It's felt like it's your message, and it's time to recognize it for what it is, possibly a little faulty, and that you need to open up just that little bit more and let it go so that you can let something new in. This is a conclusion, finding the answer of an instinctual idea or thought, some intuitive notion about yourself. Or it can be about another person, place, or thing. But this is about you and your craft. So, yeah, you're going to get some new information about what that might be. And it's going to click for you. And you will understand exactly what needs to be shifted. Okay? Very, very lovely card to get here, because there's nothing I like more personally than to go into that matrix of getting out of your comfort zone ever so little bit, keeping it light. Don't get stuck in the downside of things. Just keep it easy and let something get jostled a little bit. Let your mind just take on this other connotation of something, being more diplomatic around what your thoughts are about things. So yeah, nothing wrong with shifting your energies or your vision a little. So then we've got the, what is this obstacle trying to teach me? So for this, we got the Nine of Swords. So it's basically telling you that if you don't shift, eventually down the road, you get into this sadness, this quarrels, this disappointment of feeling stuck, basically. So you also got the Jack of Diamonds in the cards of truth, and you got the Bear. So this is about financial reward, and it's about your skills and talents. It's about understanding that it's going to be very creative, and it's going to be very fast-paced and moving. It has to do with your financial success around it. It can be, what's it say here? It can also be about your wisdom and the care, about how to use your power to be strong and fair. So yeah, this is the what they call the salesman card in the cards of truth. And it is about knowing your value and finding value. It's got Brahma energy in the Vedic astrology, where it's very fast-paced. Jacks encompass the aces, 2s, and 3s. So the aces, which is the foundation of this idea, the 2s making that connection with what it is that needs to be looked at more closely and seeing it through to fruition. Really nice. Love that you got this here, because it says that you are going to be able to do it, and it's going to be a great manifestation of an ideal. It is about your skills and talent and financial rewards. Okay, so for the last bit of this reading, we have what do I need to let go of to overcome this obstacle? So you got the Four of Swords, which is rest, retreat, peace, and quiet. We got the House in the Lenormand cards, which is basically the same thing. This is where you find your greatest comfort, your retreat. And we got the Noble King of Clubs. Very interesting cards to get here, because what is it asking you to do? What do you need to let go of? Well, I think it's saying to get out of your comfort zone, that the only way you are going to make this transition is with the embodiment of the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is all about transformation and revelation about yourself, your craft, your knowledge, your whatever it is, by letting go of some limitation, some belief will be deconstructed by whatever this message is that's coming for you. So you're going to be able to do it. You're going to find your boots and put them on and get that noble embodiment of what it is to make this transition and to grow as an artist that little bit more. They also call this the astrologer card. So it is about opening to hear that message, to embody it and bring that into your craft, as you know, only you can know how to do. So yeah, this is really good judgment. It is being at the top of your intellectual knowledge. It's old soul knowledge. So yeah, it's like having Source as a loyal best friend. All right, and the opportunity to have having the ability to make a difference. Really, really beautiful. So yeah, you can move that right along. Okay, so let's do one more card. And I don't know if you can hear the dogs barking next door. There's a puppy parlor that takes care of dogs on Mondays and yeah, they are really happy to be there. Whoops. Okay, let's see what card we got for you. It is Courage. Ooh. If you can see it, but there's a lion right here, like a tiger, more of a tiger. So this says, courage. Live your life fearlessly with courage, strength, and determination. Oh, that is so the King of Clubs. Love it. All right, well, that's your message, Aries, and I hope it resonates. And as always, best of luck and happy creating.